good evening, everyone. Very not so stupid o'clock. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We're going to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimer, starting with, my God, why is it so humid? So outside, if you walk out there, it feels like a fall day, but my God, the humidity. Thanks, Missouri. Alright. In the disclaimer box, folks, you're going to see the link to the article that the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center does not want you to read. It is written by NeuroClastic, a small non-for-profit started by Autistics for Autistics, where they surveyed over 900 ABA professionals from all over the world in regards to the quote-unquote behavioral treatment program at the JRC. Matter of fact, they don't want you to read this article so much that they have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit if they do not remove it from the website. NeuroClastic has refused, so please share that link on all your social media because fuck you, JRC. Also, you're going to find a link to NeuroClastic's public statement on the matter, as well as some other fantastic articles, so please go to their website. You're going to find also their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding in case the JRC has the balls to see through with their threat. You're also going to find the links to the Agape boarding school situation. The Agape boarding school is a Christian-themed school based out of Stockton, Missouri that has pending, and count them, folks, 19 lawsuits alleging sexual abuse, exploitation of a minor, starvation as well. So please go to those links and read those articles. We have still yet to come across anything where Agape has anything at all to say for themselves. So if you see anything, please let me know in the comments. We also have their change.org shut the Agape boarding school down petition. Please share that as well. Sign. We got the other links, of course, to the Stop the Shocks campaign as well, including Hoya's massive archive on the subject, the templates, and the ever-present self-explanatory change.org shut the Judge Rotenberg Center down petition. When we discuss the JRC, folks, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities being tortured and abused. Got young children present. You know the drill. Please use your headphones, all right? Okay, it is 4:20 in the afternoon. I am God. Today has been eventful. I have managed to still keep a decent close rate in spite of the fact that for an entire hour and a half, our whole center went down. In about literally 4 minutes before I got the clock, it did it again. Fun, right? Yeah. So, if I go off into obscenities, folks, just know I'm already frustrated, alright? And I don't deal well with JRC word salad. When it's humid as hell, I'm sweating like a freaking pig, and technical issues. So, where we left off last evening, 116, many students spend their instructional day at individual computer terminals, performing the same instructional task over and over. The repetitive nature of the task was evident when the team visited classrooms and saw students repeatedly tapping unresponsive computer screens. Jesus. So, not only are they trying to sell us something that is not up to New York State standards, they don't even fucking work. Fabulous. Wow. JRC's curriculum and teaching methodologies have been approved at every education review conducted by NSED, and they have been proven to be very successful in education students who are resistant to prior attempts to educate them. Are you a moron? JRC, seriously. They're telling you your computer programs don't work, not just on an education basis, but as literal, physical are not working. Means they are tapping on the screen and it is frozen and doing goddamn nothing. Do you not know how technical issues work? Really? Let's read this answer. How they answer a technical question. According to JRC's policy on educational curriculum at the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center, one of the benefits of the program, instruction, and precision teaching is that these technologies learning is completely individualized. Oh, for fuck's sake. Then why are you giving them broken-ass computers? Each student studies and learns at his or her own natural rate of progress and competes with his or her own previous performance. If a student is not performing well for some reason, appropriate adjustments are made immediately in the curriculum or motivational system to remedy the problem. The students are also taught via group instruction. The NSED visitors asked a group instruction requirement that JRC has, not realizing that it was their own requirement that had been made during a previous NSED visit 6 years ago. Students have individualized instruction with teachers that have some separate instruction with special subject tutors. Okay, do you not know how technical issues work? So this is how brain dead they are. Was this person high when they wrote this? I'm going to read what NSED said in that comment. And then we're just going to read that bunch of garbage again. Because I got to be seeing shit. They can't be that fucking dense. Many students spend instructional day at individual computer terminals, performing the same instructional task over and over. The repetitive nature of the task was evident when the team visited classrooms and saw students repeatedly tapping unresponsive computer screens. Also known back in my day as the blue wheel of death. You all remember the blue wheel of death, right? Well, for those of you who are younger, the blue wheel of death and the blue screen of death just means that, like, your computer has gone to shit. So, if a student is doing a repetitive task over and over and over again, and it's not moving off of that item, even after they've completed the task, something's wrong with your computer program. And you gave whatever the hell this is, but we're meeting real requirements. This is what you told us last year. And they tell you your computer is broke, and this is what comes out. This is what comes out. Apparently, this is going to be a short video, folks, because holy hell, I don't think I could take too much more stupid today. How about, instead of giving New York word salad, you would go and check your computer programs and your computers to make sure they are all up to date and that your programs are not having issues. You want to know what happens, what causes repeat screen? When you have software that's malfunctioning. And then you get mad at the student when they get frustrated to try and, point out the fact that it's stalling. Shock. Because I'm telling you here, one of the most frustrating things in the world to some of us autistics is when our shit starts to malfunction. I mean, maybe it's just me, but when my shit starts to malfunction, I tend to throw a bitch fit. I don't like... Repetitiveness has its place. I do some repetitive things. It's just inherent with the disorder. But repetitive shit that I didn't choose? Repetitive shit, especially in a curriculum where I'm supposed to be able to move ahead to the next scene, and it's basically frozen in place, continuing to go back and forth. I'm going to have a behavior. I'm going to try and let you know, hey, teacher, this thing is malfunctioning. But you stopped work. Yeah, I stopped work. Your shit is not working. Zap. No talking out. Who wants to put money on it? Who wants to put money on it? Because it sounds similar to a scenario that Jennifer Masumba has mentioned, doesn't it? You don't answer this type of question with word salad justifying your curriculum again. You just did that a minute ago and was complete garbage, by the way, but at least you tried. Now you're going to regurgitate it here when they are literally talking about malfunctioning software. Your curriculum's not going to do anybody a goddamn bit of good if it's malfunctioning. But on that note, folks, I'm going to close out and try to shake my head of this nonsense. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on this subject. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time this evening, and we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. See y'all later.